What's up everybody, Brody here from Sew Yeah Quilting. Today I'm going to teach you how to make these awesome recyclers bags. Let's get started. Okay, so the whole reason why we're doing these bags in this video is because we did a demo here in our store in Las Vegas and everyone wanted to know how to use iron-on vinyl. So, as you can tell, these are all recycled candy bags, chip bags, flour bags, and all we've done is put iron-on vinyl on the outside, put a zipper in, and some fabric for an inside lining. It's all finished edges, and it's an awesome bag that you can give to your friends as a gift. You can use it as a little tote bag or anything else you want to do with it. So I'm gonna show you how to construct it now. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is empty out your bag. Like I said, you can use chip bags, flour bags, basically any kind of bag that is a plastic of some kind. So I've emptied out this M&M bag, and what you're gonna do now is cut it to the size that you want. Basically what you just need to do, obviously each one of these bags has a heat press seam on it. You're gonna cut that off so you have two separate pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Just lay it down, set your ruler right on top, and you're going to cut. I do what I can at this point to be as square as I can, but you're gonna square it up anyways after, so it's not super crucial. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this off. As you can see, this is where the fold started. Now going to the bottom here, doing the same thing. One thing that's super cool about these bags as well is a lot of them have recipes on the back. So if you ever wanted to give your friend like a cookie in a jar type gift, you can make these recycled bags and leave the recipe on the back, put some M&Ms or whatever it is that you're giving them inside. It makes a super cool gift that's very unique. So back to cutting here. Cutting the bottom off now. There we go. I'm gonna keep going here. Okay, so now I have two separate pieces of candy bag. So what you're gonna do from this point is we have to cut our fabric to match the back of our bags. We're not gonna give any exact sizes in our PDF in the description below, just because each bag's gonna be a different size. You're just gonna match the fabric to the back of the bags. So what I do is I just get the fabric here. I'm gonna fold it in half like this, just so I can cut both at the same time, lay it down, and set this down on top. I'm gonna cut it just to the dimension of the bag. One thing I love about this bag is that none of your cuts have to be exactly perfect, just because at the end your finished product has a little bit of a wrinkly look to it, so nobody's gonna tell if you're a tiny bit off on your cuts anyways, so another cool feature of it. Okay, final cut here. So now I've got two pieces of plastic or candy bag, and I've got two pieces, of fabric. Everything's already cut. Now what we're gonna do is go ahead and iron on the vinyl onto our candy bags. I'm gonna show you how to do that now. Okay, so now we're to the part where we're gonna put on our iron-on vinyl. So if you've never used iron-on vinyl before, don't be scared, it's super easy to use. I'm gonna put a link in the description below. If you'd like to buy a yard of it, we sell it by the yard. We'll ship it right to you and you can practice these bags. So, iron-on vinyl. Open it up here. One side has the vinyl on it, one side has paper on it. I'm gonna show you how to use it. So, you're gonna lay it down on top of your cutting mat, just like this, and you're gonna set your plastic bags right on top, okay? You're just gonna cut a piece of the vinyl off. No ruler, no nothing, and just cut it in half, or cut a piece off. And what you're gonna do is leave just about 1/4 of an inch around your plastic bags here. So, just gonna kind of put this here, and cut off the excess. Okay, now what you're going to do is pull off, if I can get it to come off here, the paper backing off of your iron-on vinyl. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay your vinyl sticky side up on top of your ironing mat. Now, you're going to take your bag that you've cut and you're gonna put it right side down on top of the sticky part of your vinyl. So I'm gonna grab this like this, put it just like that on top, kind of press it down on one side, then what you can do is either grab a ruler or something like that and stick it down like this and just kind of squeegee out, almost like a window squeegee, there we go, bubbles out of the plastic. So just like this. Now what you're going to do is take your piece of paper that you've pulled off of the back of your vinyl, and you're going to flip this right side up. You're going to take your paper here, you have a waxy side on it and the kind of a more sticky side. You're gonna put the sticky side down right on top of your vinyl, and you're gonna take your iron and do a quick pass of it right over the top. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. Okay, so I've set my piece of paper down here, I got my iron here, and you're literally, this is how quick your pass can be. You're gonna set it down, do that, done. Let me give it a double check here. If you over iron this, which takes just about 3 seconds, it will melt and shrink just like a shrink wrap. So you don't want to do that, you want to just be very careful. Open it up, looks perfect. You're gonna let it dry just for, not dry, you're gonna let it cool just for a second. And you have a vinyled piece of plastic. I'm gonna do the same thing to this other back side. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, now that I have my bag with the iron on vinyl put on, you're just gonna take a rotary cutter or scissors and trim about an 1/8 of an inch from the edge of your plastic. So I'm gonna grab my scissors here and just trim up along the edge of the plastic. This is just so it's a little easier to get your lines straight when you're sewing. Not a huge deal because you're gonna trim at the end anyways, but I like to do it just to give me a little space to work from. Okay, so now that we have everything prepped, we're gonna go ahead and start sewing. So what you're gonna do is grab your lining fabric, set it down on top of your cutting mat, and you're gonna get your zipper. Now, you can use any size zipper. You can use zipper by the yard or just a predetermined size, and you're gonna set it down on top of your lining with your zipper face up. Okay, this is important. If you do this the wrong way, your zipper is gonna end up inside of the bag, which you don't want. So just make sure it is right on top of the bag. Make sure my top camera here can see it. So just like this. Zipper's up, lining's up. Now you're going to take one of your pieces of candy bag and you're gonna put it face down. So and you're gonna set it right on top of your backing fabric and your zipper, just like this. Now, I like to grab Wonder Clips and just put one, a little bit slimy, one on the end and one in the middle, just to make sure nothing shifts as we start to sew here. Just like this. Now I'm gonna take it over the edge of the sewing machine here, and I'm using just a regular 1/4 inch foot, and I'm gonna ride that 1/4 inch foot right along the edge of the zipper, as you're going to see here. So I'm not really paying attention to the edge, I'm paying attention more to the zipper right here. You're gonna set it down, and one thing that's important on this bag is you're gonna backstitch everything. So make sure you're just paying attention to that and backstitching. So I'm going to start by sewing a little seam here, backstitching. Now, just ride that foot right along the edge of your zipper. So here's a little pro tip for you. If you're having a problem with your foot sticking to the top of your bag, sometimes it does depending on the foot or depending on what kind of vinyl you use. You can get a piece of painter's tape, stick it underneath the foot and fold it up, and it will make sure that your foot slides on top. It almost works like a Teflon foot, but it's just a quick little pro tip for you. So now that this is done, what I'm going to do is come over here to my cutting mat. I'm gonna open this up, just like this, okay? Now, I'm gonna basically do the same thing on the other side of the zipper. So I'm gonna take my lining fabric and set it face side up, right side up, excuse me. Set my zipper right on top, trying to line up the edges of my lining fabric on the bottom, just like this. And I'm going to take my wrapper and put it right side down, right on top. So your lining fabric should be matching each other, and your top fabric, or in this case plastic, should be facing each other. So this goes on top here. Then taking this right side down and setting it right on top of the zipper. Okay, important note here is you're lining this up with the zipper, and then you're lining the edges up around. From this point, you can kind of just pick it up and wiggle everything a little bit to get it in the exact perfect spot that you want it. Now you can see that my linings are a little bit off, my top's a little bit off. It's not gonna make any difference because that's gonna get trimmed at the end. You just wanna get it close. Obviously we're working with plastic and vinyl here, so it's not gonna be 100% exactly where you want it, just because it moves a little differently than fabric does. Okay, just finished sewing. Now we're gonna go to the next step. So, your bag should be looking like this at this point. Should have your two outside pieces of your recycled bag facing each other and your lining pieces facing each other. What you're gonna do now, this is important, take your zipper and your zipper pull and push it to the inside of the bag. That way we're not gonna sew it to the outside of the bag and end up cutting it off. So take your top pieces, line them up, and what we're gonna do is we're going to sew starting right here about 2/3 of the way in, or excuse me, 1/3 of the way in. We're gonna sew down this side and all the way down up and over the zipper. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Set it underneath your foot. Everything's a 1/4 inch seam on here. Make sure you backstitch. Sew right off the edge and backstitch. And then I just cut my thread, or you can just turn. I like to do a little thread cut though. And same thing on this side. Now, what you're gonna do here is you're gonna take your zipper and you're gonna basically fold it over on top of itself. So your zipper pulls are like this. Excuse me, your zipper tape is like this. And you're going to sew right up and over and do a back stitch right on top of your zipper. So like this. Up and over, back stitch, just like that, and cut. Now you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. You're going to line up this, and you're going to sew down the side, and I'm gonna show you how to do that now. So you're not gonna leave a hole or anything at the bottom of this, you're just gonna sew from the last point that you left off. Now, we're basically gonna do the same thing on the other side. However, we're going to leave a big hole so we can flip the bag inside out. And by big, I mean you want to sew just about 1 inch in on each side, and then we're gonna go ahead and flip the bag. So I'm gonna do that now. Ready to go. All right, almost done. So what you're gonna do now is you're going to trim off your zippers. So take a pair of scissors, cut it off. The zippers I use have they're plastic teeth, so you can just use a regular pair of scissors. They're not metal. You could do it with a metal zipper, but today's video is just plastic. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to trim off any excess around your bag. Okay, zipper ends are cut off. Now what you're going to do is pull the bag inside out. I guess right side out, better said. The zipper's inside here. Gotta just open it up. Now the easiest way to do this is to, got some extra threads here, is to push the center of your recycled bag in, grab it with your fingers, and then work the rest of the bag right side out. So just like this. Okay, so our bag's turned inside out with the lining sticking out the top still. What you're going to do now is just top stitch the inside lining. You're gonna fold it inside itself so you don't have any exposed raw edges, just like this. And you're gonna sew a quick seam right down your lining. Just like that. Push it inside. You're gonna fold your zipper the way you can zip it. And just like that, your bag is done. This is a great project to get you using iron-on vinyl. It's very easy to use, like you saw in the video, and this project literally only takes 10 or 15 minutes. As always, we're gonna put instructions in the description below. Like this video, share it with your friends. I'm Brody here at Sew Yeah Quilting, teaching you how to sew like a pro. We'll see you next time.